What's going on? Right, if you're black in the UK right now, you've heard about all the incidences that's been going on. You can even see the videos on YouTube. You can look at all of the stories. I'm going to put some videos in the link boxes which give reference to what's going on right now in the UK in this whole weekend ever since Thursday. First of all, I've had a lot of mixed thoughts on this opinion and on this whole issues in the UK. It was so ironic. On the Saturday when the riots in Tottenham started, I was with my dad, and the reason why it's imperative that I make it clear that I was with my dad is because I said to my dad, war's been waged on us as black youth. And not only did I tell him that war's been waged on us, I told him that we're at a kind of war, and the kind of tactics that have to be implemented in this kind of war are very hard and it's sort of supreme intelligence has to go into it, group thinking and group solutions, and also the group economics have to go into it. The reason why I think that I have to mention this is because many of you are aware, I believe the guy's name was Mark Durggan, which was killed. I have heard so many different stories. I don't know where to believe. You've got the regular street news, you've got the mainstream independent media news, and you've got independent news and you've got mainstream news, and you've also got the news from people who are actually there. You know, I found my boy in Tottenham, and he was right there while all of it was going on. He saw everything. Then I spoke to another guy who was involved in it. Now, it's also no secret that I heard 3 police were killed. A whole apartment was blown up. Carpet riot was burnt. 3 police cars were burnt. Now, my response to all of that, first of all, is called "Meet the Young Black Male's Reaction," because you know, since 2011. You got the death of Smiley Culture. Now, it was alleged that the police went to Smiley Culture's house and he allegedly stabbed himself in his kitchen, which never made no sense to me. We got the issue with Kingsley Burrell. Now, Kingsley Burrell was a black male from the vicinity of South London, I believe Streatham or Peckham, so the borough of Southwark. He was from Peckham. He was from. And not only was he from Peckham, but he was in the area of Northampton in the Midlands. So now this is a black man coming from outside of London, coming out of London into another area which isn't a high predominant black area, and he was arrested and found dead the next day in his police cell. And his reason for being in Northampton, I believe the area was because his girl was from there, or his baby mum, one of those two. Now, we also have the issue now with Mark Durggan. It was alleged that he shot a policeman, but I've also been told that now there was an autopsy done, and it was the bullet that was allegedly shot from Mark Durggan was a police registered bullet. So now, what black man from Tottenham can even get a gun which is with bullets that are police registered? So I'm a bit skeptic about that whole report that it came from him. Then I heard another report that he was arrested and restrained then shot. So I'm still confused about where to go on that account. And now, to me, I understood that, you know, for a long time black males and black people say things. Black males, we say things all the time. I've spoken to so much black women about certain issues, and we have a lot of divisive non-blacks and divisive whites that will say things like, oh, it's not just black people, what about white people, what about what white people have to go through? It's plain and simple. We don't give a fuck, and we shouldn't, because it's like this. We are trying to get to the bottom of our issues which are exclusive to us. We're trying to find core solutions to our core issues, so that way we can fix our issues. You know what I've realized, if you come and talk about issues like which we're talking about with Mark Durggan, Kingsley Burrell, and Sean Rigg in 2008, and Smiley Culture, you're gonna keep finding that you always get one bootlicking Negro or a non-black or even a black woman saying, "Oh, it's not just black people." Even if it's not just black people and you want to solve it for everyone, just saying it's not black people isn't solving the situation. But guess what? You can help your own first, and you can work with everyone else after. But solve your own issue first. Solve your problem first. Sweep up your own front door before you sweep up someone else's front door. You see, we've all day on Facebook, on my personal Facebook page, I've been reacting, and many other black people on my page have been reacting, and we're finding ourselves at a sort of intellectual war. You know, I've had a lot of non-blacks who are on my Facebook page for different reasons coming to me, and they're upset about the commentary coming from us. And then we were even accused of defending a drug dealer, and me, and big up my brother Heavenly Truth One, and my brother Sanka, and big up my brother G.A. Kemet King, big up my brother Anthony Solomon, big up my brother Jay Burks, big up the whole family, because the commentary coming from us, and now this is black men, and big up my sister Miss Mosley, because the commentary that came from us, all black people who do not drink, who do not smoke, who do not take any forms of drugs, none of us are even on medication. So we're very as natural as we can, and we try to be as pure where we can. So now you are listening to commentary from clean living people, and me, all of us were accused of defending a drug dealer. And now originally, when we originally were told the story, we said, you know what, yeah, if you arrest a drug dealer, he gets his punishment. We are okay with that. If anyone commits their crime and they're caught, yes, they should be trialed and they should be dealt with how they should be dealt with. But when you make it clear that you want to shoot, that you now shoot a drug dealer, no. It's clear to me, police are out for our blood. You know, it's like, how can any non-black explain 3 black people dying in police cells in 1 year, and the whole year's not ended yet? This is not what. This is the the month of August, so it's not over yet. So that has to be considered. How can you make a justification for the fact that a young black girl was beaten up? So now all of the I had some Afrocentrics texting my phone saying, yeah, look at what the brothers are doing in Tottenham, rise you mighty Africans, just like Marcus Garvey said. And where were these very same people saying rise you mighty Africans when these black men were getting killed and shot? Where were these same black males saying rise mighty Africans when the black girls getting beaten up? You see, another thing which this whole incident has done, it showed me how you got a lot of black people that will that are telling other black people to go out and cause riots and blow up petrol bomb police cars, but they would never do it themselves. Yeah, JD Spruce has been ransacked. You know, the overspills come into woodgreen. The overspills come into not only is it coming to woodgreen, it's into Leighton, it's into Stratford, so it's in the ends in my side and east, it's in Harlesden, it's everywhere now. The whole of London is on fire, and I don't mean per se the fire which is a burning fire, I mean the psychological fire. And then I keep hearing it's not just black people that are rioting. Yo, no doubt, but guess what? It's on the basis and the foundation that a black man was shot. So guess what? The reactions of many came from the actions of one black man being shot. And now all the non-blacks who are involved in this is because they have a personal gain in this matter. You know, my uncle's working on the Olympic Village as an electrician. He was told, him and all of his staff had to all leave the construction site at 4 o'clock due to the supposed threat in Stratford, which will happen. I came back from Stratford into Stratford last night, getting a bus back to Manor Park. This is all in East London. I was told, yo fam, what you man posted up tonight? Yeah man, every man is circling right now. We're gonna do this thing in Stratford. That's what some youth said to me on the road. I saw gangs of guys all up in Stratford just saying, yeah, we're posted up. Now, whether I agree with that or not is another story. And something my dad told me was, it's funny how all these black youths can get together now. And, it comes down to this. That whole ideology now, that black man is soft, the truths are being unfolded. Because right now, my mum actually was told by a lot of non-blacks that they're scared now. A lot of non-black people are scared of black people. But you have to understand, even if you are scared of black people, it's clearly a reaction from the action of one black man being killed. This was an action waiting to happen. You can't just expect to kill people forever and get away with it. Now war's being waged, but the only difference is the way many of the black males are going about this war may be wrong. I'm seeing JD schools get ransacked and robbed. Whether I agree or disagree is another story, but the fact is, we're now seeing clear reactions. So I'm not shocked, I'm not even mad, but the fact is, it's a reaction. And when people react a certain way, you don't know what you're going to get out of that. So I think that's imperative that we discuss that. And now it then comes down to this. All of you parents who are saying, where's my son, where's my daughter, you need to ask yourself very quickly, what is your child doing at this time? And why isn't your child at home? And why haven't you taken the clear responsibility for your child? Because guess what, if your child is out there right now, your child is at risk. And if you know that black people and black males especially are being found dead in the police cell the next morning, I've been told that over 200 arrests have been made, and that was reported on the mainstream media. So therefore, if 200 arrests are being made, we could expect at least 5 black people not to come out of that police cell. This is something that happens now. We've got bootlicking Negroes like David Lammy talking for us. And you have to understand the reason why Tottenham, something significant about Tottenham and this whole issue was that the Broadwater Farm riots, which happened 26 years ago, I think, and also who killed PC Blakelock and the whole Winston Silcott issue. You have to understand, all of this was waiting to happen. When you tame a beast can only be tamed for so long. When you sedate someone, you physically and psychologically have them weak, but the sedation only works for a set period of time. So now, you, as a part of these reactions, the sedation has worn off. That's what's happened. So you can't sedate people forever. So now, that's what's happened in the reaction of black males. And now we're seeing a lot of characters become unfolded now, and we're seeing who's real and who's not real. I'm seeing people say, oh yeah, these youths good, they should riot. I'm saying no. You don't encourage the rioting if you're not out there with them. And a lot of the people it's coming from are not out there with them. So this is where my harsh response goes out to those black people who are encouraging this and they're not out there. Because you don't make other young black males go out and do something you would never do. So and then now, black people, with this incident, we can't have Lee Jasper, Diane Abbott, David Lammy. You can't have black people like that representing you, because these are all bootlicking Negroes that are catered to by the establishment, which is against us. So they don't have my best interest at heart, or your best interest at heart, or our best interest at heart. But that's a rant, and that's some thoughts on the idea. A lot more commentary may come from me, but I felt that I should come forward with this. Anyways, it's your boy blackPowerStick.